Hey, wait, be honest, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Do you jump out of bed or hit snooze 5 times like me?
I feel attacked already. But seriously, do our morning routines actually affect how we speak and think in English?
That's a good question. And today, we're going to explore that together here on Speak Better Daily through a real, natural conversation.
Exactly. This episode is all about morning routine conversations, the kind of English you can use every single day.
And by listening, you'll learn how to talk about your habits, ask questions naturally, and improve your speaking and listening skills at the same time.
Plus, this is a two-person conversation, so you can hear real interaction, not just boring sentences.
Natural in English every morning?
Then don't forget to subscribe. And let's jump into our first conversation.
So, Jake, what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? Do you check your phone or do you get out of bed immediately? I always feel like the first few minutes really decide how my whole day will go. Sometimes I try to wake up early, but it's not always easy. What about you? Are you an early riser or more of a night person?
Honestly, I'm more of a night person. I usually stay up late, so waking up early is a bit difficult for me. And yeah, the first thing I do is check my phone, which probably makes it worse. I scroll through messages or social media for a while before I even leave my bed. But I know it's not a good habit, and I really want to change it. Do you think having a routine makes mornings easier?
Definitely. Having a routine makes a big difference. I try to keep it simple, but healthy. First, I wake up, drink a glass of water, and then do some light stretching for about 10 to 15 minutes. It helps my body wake up slowly. After that, I like to sit quietly and sometimes listen to an English podcast or read something small. It really helps improve my focus. Do you ever try something like that, or do you go straight into your day?
Most of the time, I just rush into my day without thinking. I wake up late, grab my phone, and then suddenly I'm already running out of time. But on the days when I wake up earlier and take things slowly, I actually feel much better and more relaxed. I think I need to build a routine like yours, maybe starting with small steps, like not checking my phone first. What do you think is the hardest part of keeping a good morning routine? Emma, let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those mornings where everything goes wrong? Like, you wake up late, miss your alarm, and suddenly the whole day feels stressful?
Oh, yes, that happens more often than I'd like to admit. Sometimes I wake up late and feel completely rushed. I skip my routine, and honestly, my mood becomes bad for the whole day. Do you think a bad morning really affects your entire day?
Absolutely. When I start my morning in a rush, I feel unfocused, and even my English speaking becomes worse because I'm not relaxed. But when I wake up early and take my time, I feel more confident. Do you have any trick to fix a bad morning quickly?
That's a great question. When I have a bad start, I try to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and reset my mind. Even something small like drinking water or saying a few sentences in English can help me feel better. Maybe. The secret is not having a perfect routine, but knowing how to restart your day. What do you think? Can a small habit really change everything? Jake, can I ask you something a bit different today? Do you ever talk to yourself in English during your morning routine? Like while brushing your teeth or making breakfast?
That sounds funny. But yes, sometimes I do. I try to describe what I'm doing. Like, I'm making coffee, or I need to hurry. It actually helps me think in English. Do you do that too?
Yes, all the time. I think it's one of the easiest ways to practice speaking without pressure. In the morning, I usually say things like, "Today I will be productive," or "I need to finish my work." It makes me feel more confident. Do you think this habit can really improve fluency?
Believe so. When you practice small sentences every day, it becomes natural over time. Even simple things like naming objects around you or talking about your plans can make a big difference. I think the morning is the perfect time because your mind is fresh. Maybe we should challenge ourselves and our listeners to speak English every morning, even for 5 minutes. Emma, be honest. What's your biggest morning mistake? The one thing you do that you know is wrong, but you still do it anyway?
That's a tough one. I think my biggest mistake is checking my phone too early. I tell myself just 1 minute, but it turns into 20, and suddenly I feel rushed. What about you? What's your worst habit in the morning?
Definitely hitting the snooze button again and again. I wake up, turn off the alarm, and go back to sleep like 5 times. It feels good in the moment, but later I regret it because I lose so much time. Do you think breaking these habits is really possible?
Yes, but it's not easy. I think the key is replacing a bad habit with a good one. For example, instead of checking my phone, I try to stand up immediately and drink water. It's a small change, but it helps a lot. Maybe we don't need perfect mornings, just better choices. What small change do you think can make your mornings more productive? Jake, I want to ask you something interesting. Do you believe that the first hour of your morning can change the way you live your whole day? I think mornings are very powerful because they decide our mood, energy, and focus. When I wake up early and follow a simple routine, I feel more confident and prepared. I usually drink water, organize my plans, and spend some time learning something new. Sometimes I practice English by talking about my daily goals. I believe small morning habits can create big changes in our lives. What do you think, Jake? Can a simple morning routine really change someone's future?
That's a great question, Emma. I truly believe it can. Our daily habits slowly build our future. Before, I didn't pay much attention to my mornings. I would wake up late, check my phone immediately, and start my day feeling stressed. But when I started making small changes, I became more productive and positive. Now I try to wake up earlier, plan my day, and spend time improving myself. I also think mornings are a perfect time for English learners because the mind is fresh. Even practicing a few sentences every morning can improve speaking skills. What is one morning habit you think everyone should try?
I think everyone should start their morning without using their phone immediately. Many people lose their valuable time by checking social media as soon as they wake up. Instead, they can take a few quiet minutes to think, plan their day, or practice something useful. For English learners, even simple activities can help. You can describe what you are doing while making breakfast or talk about your plans in English. These small actions make English part of your daily life. I believe the best routine is not a perfect routine. It is a routine that helps you improve every day.
I completely agree, Emma. A good morning routine is different for everyone. Some people need exercise, some need quiet time, and others need learning time. The most important thing is consistency. You don't need to change everything in one day. Small improvements every day can create amazing results. And for everyone listening, remember that improving English also requires daily practice. Speak a little, listen a little, and keep learning. Tomorrow morning, try one small change and take one step closer to becoming a better version of yourself.